Hey, I'm Brett. The Weebill Lab offers an unrivaled number of ways to film. In this video, we're going to discover and explore each of the different shooting modes. Special thanks to Zhiyun for sponsoring this video. With the Weebill, there are two ways to hold the gimbal, upright and the new sling mode. The new sling mode offers a more ergonomic way of filming below eye level. Not only that, you can use it as a dual handle grip for better stability when filming in upright mode or for things like controlling your zoom and focus. When filming down low with the new sling mode, it's recommended that you keep your hands on both the tripod and the gimbal handle for the best stability. Now before we get started, a few important tips. You'll want to set the motor strength properly for your camera and lens setup. If you're having difficulties selecting between different motor strengths, it's often best to select the higher strength. Also, be sure that your camera and lens combinations are fully compatible with the Weebill Lab. This goes not only for the weight of the setup, but also the dimensions of the setup. I'll leave a link to the compatibility list from the company down below, so check it out. Now while you're filming, you may find that you want to prevent accidental button presses, like bumping the joystick or tapping the buttons on the side. Thankfully, you can easily lock the controls on the gimbal. Double press the LV button up top to lock the front controls. The display will say key lock. When you lock the gimbal this way, you'll still be able to use the controls that are on the side of the Weebill Lab. To unlock, simply double tap the LV button once more. If you want to lock all of the controls, including the front panel and the side switches, you can do that easily by triple pressing the LV button. Just triple press or double press again to unlock it. You may also find that you'll want to reset your camera position after filming. You can do that easily by double pressing the trigger button. Now, to enter any of the shooting modes, you can do it directly on the gimbal itself, or you can select the mode inside of the ZHIYUN Play app. When using the app to switch modes, the Weebill will remain in that mode until you change it. The first mode, and typically the default, is pan follow mode. To activate it, we'll need to slide this switch up or select it inside the app. Pan follow does what it says. It follows your movement as you pan left or right. The tilt axis is locked here, but if you need to adjust it, you can use the joystick. You can also adjust the tilt axis by hand, which is incredibly handy. Now the next mode is lock mode. Just slide the switch down or select it in the app. In lock mode, tilt, roll, and pan are all locked off. If you want to make any adjustments, you'll have to use the thumbstick. You can also adjust both pan and tilt axis by hand, which is great for reframing your shots, especially if you're filming low to the ground or higher up. Next up is follow mode. It's activated by holding down the trigger button on the back. Letting go of the trigger returns the Weebill back to either lock or pan follow mode. If you want to keep the Weebill in follow mode, that's easy. Tap this icon here and select the follow mode icon. The gimbal will stay in this mode until you change it. By itself, follow mode can offer an easy way to follow your subject. So let your imagination run wild and experiment. The next mode is POV mode. You can select POV mode by tapping the button on the front of the gimbal controls or just select it in the app. In this mode, each axis is unlocked, including the roll axis. The gimbal will completely follow your movements. This is great for adding some extra motion to your shots or creating a dynamic perspective. Now the next mode is go mode. Either push and hold the go button or select it in the app to keep it activated. Go mode unlocks pan and tilt and increases the responsiveness of the gimbal, which means when you move fast, the gimbal moves fast. This makes it really easy to perform whip pans and tilts, which can be used for in-camera transitions. It's also great for action shots or simply keeping up with the subject. Now the next mode is the new Vortex Mode. This is a unique mode that locks pan and tilt while giving you 360 degrees of infinite roll. Vortex Mode is designed to be used in sling mode. Start by either double pressing the POV button or selecting Vortex in the app. The camera will move into the Vortex position. From here, we'll use the joystick to control the roll motion. Vortex Mode can lead to some unforgettable shots and create a fantastic dynamic motion for your footage. Now this last mode is perfect for tying your videos together with dialogue, and that is selfie mode. Triple pressing either the POV button or the trigger button flips the camera 180 degrees. You can use this for recording yourself or for easier tracking shots to avoid walking backwards. Now, when you've picked your mode and you're ready to start recording, you can simply tap this record button. For pictures and video, half pressing this button acquires focus. For taking pictures, just press this button all the way down. And that's it. So get out there, start shooting, and have some fun. Thumbs up if you guys liked the video, and subscribe for more Weebill awesomeness. Until the next one, I'll see ya.